Hi, Jimmy here. In today's episode, we dive into the evolving relationship between artificial intelligence and human labor. Is this the end of work as we know it, or just another chapter in humanity's long history of technological adaptation? From the wheel to the steam engine, history tells us one thing: progress doesn't just eliminate jobs, it transforms them. So together, we'll explore the real impact of AI, why intelligence is more than just algorithms, and how we can embrace the future instead of fearing it. Let's get into it. First off, let's start with the basics. Technology equals the continuous quest for knowledge and the application of that knowledge to create tools and systems that enhance human capabilities and experiences. Here's a short timeline of key technologies developed by humans over the past 10,000 years. Around 10,000 BCE, agriculture. The development of farming allowed humans to settle in one place, leading to the rise of civilizations. Around 3,500 BCE, the wheel. The invention of the wheel revolutionized transportation and machinery. Around 3000 BCE, writing systems. The creation of writing systems like cuneiform and hieroglyphics enabled record keeping and the transmission of knowledge. Around 1200 BCE, iron smelting. The Iron Age began with the ability to smelt iron, leading to stronger tools and weapons. Around 600 BCE, coinage. The introduction of coinage facilitated trade and economic systems. Around 1st century CE, concrete. The Romans developed concrete, which allowed for the construction of enduring structures like the Pantheon. Around 9th century CE, gunpowder invented in China. Gunpowder changed warfare and led to the development of firearms. In the 15th century, printing press, Johannes Gutenberg's printing press, made books more accessible, spreading knowledge and literacy. In the 18th century, steam engine. The steam engine powered the Industrial Revolution, transforming manufacturing and transportation. In the 19th century, electricity. The harnessing of electricity led to innovations like the light bulb and telegraph. In the 20th century, computers and the internet. The development of computers and the internet revolutionized communication, information sharing, and many aspects of daily life. In the 21st century, artificial intelligence and renewable energy, advances in AI and renewable energy technologies are shaping the future, addressing challenges like climate change and automation. Let's talk about the bug in the room. The elephant in the room. Not every new technology is AI, but AI uses every new technology. Artificial intelligence is designed to perform tasks that usually require human intelligence. That means learning from data, sometimes through trial and error, solving problems logically, recognizing images, and sounds, and even communicating with us through natural language. But here's the key: AI doesn't just follow a script. It adapts, improving over time, learning from experience, and refining its abilities without needing to be programmed for every little detail. Now, intelligence, it's one of those things that we all think we understand until we try to define it. So let's start there. What is intelligence, really? Intelligence isn't just about being smart. It's a mix of abilities: problem solving, learning, creativity, and strategy. It's not just knowing things, it's about applying that knowledge effectively. Intelligence is how we, as humans, make sense of the world. But it's not exclusive to us. Plenty of animals display intelligence in fascinating ways. Take slime molds, for example. They can navigate mazes to find the shortest route to food. No brain, but still problem solving. Or bees, they can learn to move a tiny ball to get a reward, basically playing soccer for food. And raccoons, escape artists, they can solve complex puzzles, undo locks, and even remember solutions years later. So if intelligence isn't just about having a big brain, what are its core building blocks? It starts with 3 key tools: gathering information through the senses, memory, and learning. We take in the world around us, store information, and apply it to new situations. These basic abilities are the foundation of intelligence. But then there are more advanced tools like creativity and planning ahead. Creativity is all about making new connections, thinking outside the box. And planning, that's next level intelligence. When an animal or even a person prepares for the future, like storing food for winter or strategizing in a chess game, that's intelligence in action. So where does artificial intelligence fit into this? Can AI actually be called intelligent? That's the million dollar question. AI can process information, recognize patterns, and even mimic human creativity. Think about AI-generated art or chatbots that hold conversations, but does that mean it understands what it's doing? That's where it gets tricky. AI doesn't have experiences, emotions, or self-awareness. It's great at solving specific problems, but doesn't really think like we do. So is AI intelligent? Well, it depends on how we define intelligence. AI is powerful, but it's more like a really advanced tool than a conscious thinker. And that's a debate we're going to keep having as AI continues to evolve. There's not just human intelligence. I'm talking about intelligence across different species and how it varies based on needs, environments, and, well, survival skills. Think about it. Intelligence isn't just about being the smartest in a room or acing a test. It's about adaptation, problem solving, and making sense of the world in a way that benefits survival. And different species have their own unique ways of doing just that. Let's start with squirrels. You've probably seen them darting around, burying acorns in what seems like a random frenzy. But here's the thing. They're not just hoarding nuts at random. They have an incredible ability to remember the locations of their hidden food caches. That's a specialized form of intelligence tailored to their survival. Then we have sheep. Now, sheep might not strike you as particularly bright, but their intelligence shines in social recognition. They can identify and remember individual members of their flock for years. It's like having their own version of social networking, minus the internet. Now, humans, we're a whole different story. Our intelligence isn't just about survival. It's about culture, innovation, and solving problems in endlessly creative ways. And when we talk about human intelligence, we use a lot of different terms to describe it. So let's break it down. There's educated, someone who has formal schooling and academic learning. Then we have knowledgeable, someone who's gathered information through experience and education. If you stay updated on current events and information, you're informed. Now, ever heard of book smart versus street smart? Book smart folks thrive in academic settings. They know theories, formulas, and historical facts like the back of their hand. Street smart people, they've got real world practical skills. They know how to navigate life, handle tricky situations and get things done. And then we have smart, a broad term that can mean anything from quick thinking to problem-solving ability. It's kind of the catch-all term, but let's get more specific. There's clever, which is more about creativity and thinking outside the box, resourceful people. They know how to make the most out of any situation, even when things seem impossible. Then we move up the scale. Wise, that's intelligence plus life experience plus a good dose of sound judgment. Think of the person in your life who always gives the best advice. Next level, brilliant. People who are exceptionally talented or intelligent in their fields. And then there's genius. The Einsteins of the world. These are the minds that push boundaries and change the way we think. So intelligence isn't just one thing, it's a spectrum of skills, behaviors, and ways of thinking. Whether it's a squirrel remembering where it hid its food, a sheep recognizing its buddy, or a person solving complex problems, intelligence is everywhere. Will AI take all of our jobs? Short answer, yes, but before you panic, probably not in the way you're thinking. And actually, this kind of thing has happened before. Let me explain. So picture this. It's the early 1900s. Most people are working in agriculture, around 80% of the workforce to be exact. Farming wasn't just a job, it was the job. Then along came tractors, new machinery, industrialization, and suddenly farming didn't need as many hands. Fast forward to today, and only about 2% of the workforce is in agriculture. That's a massive shift. Now, if you had told someone back then, hey, don't worry, in the future there will be jobs like IT engineer or quantum physicist, they would have looked at you like you were speaking another language, because those jobs didn't exist yet, but as old jobs disappeared, new ones took their place. And this keeps happening. The rise of the automotive industry created tons of jobs that no one saw coming. Car designers, mechanics, even traffic engineers. More recently, the internet revolutionized employment again. Think about it. 15 years ago, no one was saying, I want to be a YouTuber, or I'm going to be a professional streamer. But now, totally normal career paths. So back to AI. Will it replace some jobs? Absolutely. But will it wipe out employment as we know it? Not likely, because history has shown us one thing. When technology disrupts industries, it also creates new opportunities, many of which we can't even imagine yet. The real question isn't whether AI will take our jobs, it's what new jobs will emerge because of AI. And that's what I find exciting. So how's this whole symbiosis thing with AI actually going to work? Let's talk about human-AI collaboration for a second. AI isn't some alien force that's come out of nowhere to take over. It's a product of us, human creativity and problem solving. We built it to help us do what we can't do alone, or to do what we can do, but faster, better, or more efficiently. The idea isn't for AI to replace us, but to work with us, kind of like a really smart assistant that never sleeps. So picture this. AI helps us with repetitive stuff, complex problem solving, even coming up with insights we might have missed. And in return, we bring our creativity, judgment, empathy, and all the messy but magical things that make us human. It's teamwork, not takeover. Now let's zoom out a bit. Historically, every big leap in technology has been about extending our abilities. Think back to the Industrial Revolution. Machines started doing the heavy lifting on farms, and that freed people up to explore other kinds of work. It wasn't the end of jobs, it was the start of new ones. Same story with computers and the internet. We didn't all get replaced. We adapted, and whole new industries popped up that didn't even exist before. But yeah, I get it. There's a lot of fear around AI and jobs right now. It feels different because this tech isn't just physical labor, it's cognitive too. So people worry, is AI coming for my job? That fear isn't new though. It goes all the way back to the 1800s with the Luddites smashing looms because they thought machines would make them obsolete. Spoiler alert, it didn't. Yes, jobs change. Some disappear, but new ones always come. We just can't always see them yet. Here's the thing, AI is most likely going to take over the boring, repetitive stuff, the tasks that drain your energy or require zero creativity, that frees us up to focus on the fun stuff, the thinking, the strategy, the storytelling, the invention, basically the things that are still very human. And just like the internet created a wave of jobs we couldn't have predicted, like app developers, content creators, even social media managers, AI will do the same. We're talking about a future filled with roles and opportunities that probably sound like science fiction right now. So here's the big takeaway. Yes, things are changing, but change doesn't mean doom, it means evolution. And history shows us that when tech evolves, so do we. The workforce adapts, we learn, we pivot, and we find new ways to thrive. In this AI-powered future, we're not getting left behind. We're partnering up. AI enhances what we can do. It doesn't replace who we are. That's it for today's episode. Thanks for hanging out with me. What do you think? Are you optimistic about an AI-driven future, or does it freak you out a little? Let me know. Drop a comment. You can find all my sources in the link of the description. This podcast is an audio adaptation of an editorial of mine, which is totally worth checking out. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oh, and stay curious.